I can be attracted to a 16-year-old if I want. And I am. And I'm gonna marry a 16-year-old. I have a deal worked out with a guy. He has a daughter who's 14 right now, and when she turns 16, I'm gonna marry. We're business partners. I have a whole thing worked out with him. But basically, I'm gonna marry his daughter when she turns 16. I'm friends with her now.
What? The rise of racist content creators. Video by Antonio Speaks. Okay, man. Yeah, this is the new meta, man. The new grift is being white and racist outside. No shame.
Content creation in 2025 is one of the most lucrative and sought after career fields, and I can see why. You can be a gamer, a lifestyle influencer, a streamer, or better yet, a white supremacist Instagrammer.
Look at how easy that was. Picking cotton did not build America, and if we knew how annoying you guys were gonna be, we would have just used Irish slaves.
Why are you talking to black people? You know, it's so crazy. This guy's a white supremacist content creator, but yet he's speaking as if he's speaking to black people. Isn't that weird? Making content for white people, but speaking to black people. That's how we know he's just a racist pandering to racists who like the idea of a white guy saying this to a black guy, right? Very cringe. Also, look at his shirt. 5'7" high value alpha male. Yeah, this is the kind of guy who watches black trans porn. Something gives me that vibe. Look at him. You know this guy is not slaying any bad white bitches, bro. Come on, man.
And if we knew how annoying you guys were gonna be, we would have just used Irish slaves.
I was debating making this video because on one hand, I was like, should I really give these people my attention? But on the other hand, I think it's important that we shine a spotlight on this type of ideology. One of the main reasons the mustache man back in Germany was so successful was because people caught on when it was too late. Now, these dudes are nowhere near what mustache man was, but you get the point. Now, the first content creator we're going to be discussing is Woman Propaganda. He has over 1 million followers, and in his description, he says 5'7" high value alpha male, debunking the internet's most viral feminist propaganda. So as we can see, he started—
Bro, how can you be a guy and you follow a page like that? How can you be a dude following a page where a guy in his bio is like, alpha male? It's like, dude, if you got to tell people you're obviously not it. You know what I'm saying?
It off basically being misogynistic, but that wasn't really getting him enough attention.
That's like putting in your bio, like, confident man. It's like, guy. Tell me you're insecure without telling me you're insecure.
So I'm going to let him explain how he mainly garnered most of his fan base.
I went viral saying a few times.
Do you think with the A it should be controversial to say it?
No. I don't think you should really get in trouble for saying any word, but the A for sure. Black people say it all the time with the A, and it's fine, so I think it's a totally different vibe. I haven't said it on camera with the hard R. I'll probably do it eventually.
The obsession with black people has to be studied. Now, as far as him saying the N-word,
like, what is that even? White people, most white people in America do not interact with black people, bro. That's the reality of it. Yeah, maybe your fucking Amazon delivery guy is black. But if you go to church, you're a white person, more than likely, 95% of your church is white. You feel me? Like, you go to work. If you work in blue collar America, I mean, more than likely, you're actually going to be around Mexicans. I mean, it depends what state you're in, sure. But these people are acting as if black people are like a prominent part of their everyday life, and it's just not. And so it's like, why are you so fixated about talking to and about black people? It's weird.
2025, I just don't care anymore. But the thing about it is, 13-year-old Connor who lives in Idaho thinks it's so funny. And let me tell you something about Connor. He's never had an interaction with a black person, and the only type of reference that he has to black people is what he see online. So when Connor comes across this white man saying the N-word, it's so funny to him. And you know what? He's going to tell his friends and he's going to drop a follow. And that's the thing about these dudes. Their fan base is mainly young kids or other incel white dudes.
I don't know about you, but I would not want to go on a cruise that looked like this.
Probably smells like cocoa butter, fried chicken. There's probably some watermelon somewhere.
Probably smells like weed.
Definitely smells like weed.
Again, statistically, black and white people use weed at about the same rate with a deviation of 1 to 2% every year. That's a reality. It hovers somewhere around 12 to 14%. That's a fact. But only black people get hit with the label of potheads. It's crazy. When in both scenarios, neither population is there even a significant minority of users, right? 14%, that's less than a quarter.
Everybody's walking around with a Bluetooth speaker.
And notice how all the fat women, all the black women are fat.
Yeah.
Notice that?
No shame.
No shame at all. Well, the average black woman's 187 pounds in America.
And they want reparations. You need to lose weight. You need less.
They need less
Eat
money.
less.
White people got reparations after slavery ended. White slave owners got reparations.
If we're giving you food stamps, it's got to be spent on like white rice or something.
The majority of food stamp recipients are white people.
And vegetables.
And vegetables.
But they don't do that or go to the gym. Black women don't go to the gym either.
Yeah. If you want a break from black people, just go to the gym.
Yeah.
What was wrong about the cruise video? But like, truly,
Right.
what was wrong? They're on a cruise.
Yeah, and these people are acting like if you don't go to the middle of this country, bro.
They're on vacation. People work non-stop 24/7. So when they want to enjoy themselves, let them enjoy themselves. And that's the thing about it. Whenever non-black people see black people having fun, it bothers them. And I will always say this, if it isn't the white people's way of doing things, it's automatically deemed bad. And Myron,
Right.
bro, you're just a disgrace, dog. Nothing that you say.
Myron is not black. He is not. He is Sudanese. He is from North Africa. Black in the context of American and Caribbean history means being descendants of people from Central and West Africa. Okay, we're talking the Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, Guinea, that area, that right there. That's us. He is not black, bro. Black, you have to remember, black is and white. These are categories that were invented in the context of American or Western slavery to justify the ongoing perpetual enslavement of a group of people. And so they embrace this idea that if you are Caucasian, well, then you cannot be a servant. You cannot be a slave. And then the black people, well, they were the ones who became the perpetual slaves. So that's how shit played out in this. So Myron isn't black. It's impossible for him to be black. Modern culture likes to call everyone from Africa black. But if you are not from West Central Africa, you're not black, bro. That's just the fact. That's just how it go. You're African, bro. Myron can call himself African, but black is reserved for the peoples who got transported to the Caribbean and the Americas. That's who black people are. Everybody else on the continent of Africa, they're African. So Myron is not black.
Will make you a white man. And if they ever make the country how they really want it, you won't be a part of it.
What's your go-to type of guy? What are you looking for?
Hopefully black. Very muscly, like above 6
Oh,
foot.
look at him. Look at him. He's freaking out because they would look at a dude like this and think he's a fucking cornball.
But very dark skin.
Look at that.
Girls are some like BBC lovers, right?
I mean, I guess you could say, I guess.
You're doing this, dummy! When you act the way you act, you're the definition of a square. You're the definition of a lame. They're gonna go for the opposite of you. They're gonna go for us. That's crazy. You're causing this to happen where you resist persists. Where you chase escapes. Come on, man.
All the dudes are ugly, and then she says she's into black dudes. Black dudes are the ugliest dudes.
So that explains it all. That's why he's racist. He had his girl taken by a black man.
He accidentally clicked on a porn video once and actually saw what it looks like when a black dude, you know what I'm saying? When he break it down. Made him feel very insecure. Made him feel very, you know what I'm saying? Insufficient.
He say this, all my black brothers, I do not advise playing in the snow. White tears are real. And
No, definitely. I would highly recommend you do not go in the snow, bro.
notice is that a lot of these racist white men, they hate seeing a white woman with a black man, and they all have this sentiment of the white population is getting replaced. Like, bro, make up y'all mind. Are y'all the superior race or are y'all the victim? Like, which is it, bro?
If you're a grown man, a girl turning 18 should not be attractive to you. Depends on what state you live in. I live in South Carolina.
Yeah.
The age of consent here is 16.
Yeah, of course he's a fucking weirdo that wants to fuck 16-year-old girls. Right. Guys, this is them. This is the Nick Fuenteses of the world. This is what the fuck is this? They're so weird, bro.
So I can be attracted to a 16-year-old if I want. And I am. And I'm going to marry a 16-year-old. I have a deal worked out with a guy. He has a daughter who's 14 right now. And when she turns 16, I'm going to marry. We're business partners. I have a whole thing worked out with him. But basically, I'm going to marry his daughter when she turns 16. I'm friends with her now.
What? Myron, this is who Myron be hanging out with, bro. That fucking North African. He's not black. Okay?
We text. I send her memes and stuff.
Yeah, y'all think he joking. Check his computer. The racist to child PDF pipeline is real. If you didn't know already, white men make up 29% of the US population, but are accounted for over 77% of the people caught with child. You know what. Now that's it for this clown. We're gonna move on from him. The next content creator we have is Hermes Did It Again. He has over 200,000 followers, and in his bio it says, seeker of truth, modern day patriot, unbiased journalist. So this guy, I've had him on my channel a few times now, but he goes around just asking some of the most racist and false statistics that you can find.
Why do you think if you eat watermelon and drink grape Kool-Aid, you're more likely to somebody?
I don't think that's a true statistic.
It's true. Let's say there was 100 pandas in like a jungle, and 13 of those pandas were causing 60% of the issues in that jungle. What should we do with those 13 pandas? Do you think black people should pay for their bill before receiving dinner or after? Would you rather have a black son or an autistic daughter?
Wait, what?
A black son or autistic daughter. If black people hate America so much and they feel oppressed, should we just send them all back to Africa? Do you think black people should be born in prison and then released for good behavior?
That's a loaded question.
I'll give you a riddle. I'm loud and obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I'm an eighth of the population, but I commit half of the crime. Who am I? What's your favorite animal?
Monkeys.
Do you think black people should be born in prison and then released for good behavior?
So let's go through the facts. First and foremost, which is it, bro? 1350 or 1360? This shit changes every other day. For one, it's wrong. What they're referring to is the 2019 FBI stats. Yes, black people statistically make up 13% of the US population, but they are accounted for 50% of the arrests, you guys, not convictions. Now here's the kicker, y'all. Black people make up 50% of all people exonerated of crimes. And if you don't know what exonerated stands for, it means not guilty. According to the same source that he used, the 2019 FBI stat, white people commit 69.6% of all crimes, 67.6% of rapes, 62% of aggravated assaults, 68% of burglaries, and 72% of all sex crimes. And all the sources will be down below.
People don't talk about all the great things white people have accomplished. 97% of inventions were made by Europeans. And there's actually a website when they say like the traffic light or peanut butter was invented by black people. There's like a website that like fact checks these black inventions, and you look deeper into it, and usually they're all from white people that they might have added something or it was like completely stolen. So why are we not taught about that?
Well, Black people are have gotten away with stealing the credit of the inventions of white people when white people control history in this country.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it right now, but
here's the reality. This guy couldn't invent shit. That's the point. This is so cringe. This is so stupid. Like, even if it was true, what can you do? What was your SAT score, buddy? What was your ACT score? You're a fucking moron. You're a meathead. You got rocks for brains. So all that European DNA doesn't seem to be counting for much, nor does it seem to be counting for much for 99% of your population. 99% of your people are just regular, like everybody else. Most people are just regular. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't even invent peanut butter, so I don't think they've invented anything, actually.
The only thing that white people don't want to take credit for is racism. The
Right.
thing about these guys is they want to ignore facts when it puts them in negative light. And once again, are y'all the superior race or are y'all victims? Make up your mind.
Care if your children look like you.
Yeah.
So would you ever have children with someone outside of your race?
Yeah.
Do you see the contradiction there?
No. They'd still look like me in some ways.
Right.
Just not all of them.
Would they look more like you if you had children with a person of the same race or different?
I mean, maybe.
Does that matter?
I mean, I guess a little.
So would you ever consider that option? Should they be promoted?
I don't really care. I think people just do what they want.
Bro, like, what's the
Right,
big deal,
right.
man?
You think this chick thinks that he's cool, that he's a player? With every subsequent sentence that comes out of this guy's mouth, women think that he's lamer and lamer and lamer.
The last time people tried this, these abominations came out of that. Like, come on, bruh. And you know the crazy thing about it, y'all. All these dudes have to do is find them a white woman, procreate
Right.
with her, and boom, you got what you wanted. Just do what you want. Now,
Right.
this final content creator, I also featured him in one of my videos. Shield Dude. He has over 60,000 followers, and his entire content just revolves around him saying the N-word.
Nigga, the same way I'm gonna chew this gum is the same way I chew about.
Look at his neck! Of course! Of course! Look at his neck, bro! I'm telling you, bro. Look at this dude. Oh my God. Oh, wow.
6 or 7 pieces of Dubai chocolate. This doesn't come with a Labubu, but it comes with grapefruit, prickly pear, cayenne, and sea salt. Well. Today we got some Diet Coke. I mean some Diet Coke. I mean Coke. Today we got some Diet Coke. It's got aspartame. It's got no sugar. Very wet like jizz. This shit's about to make me blow a load. Today we got some seaweed. I'm gonna toss your mom's salad. Today we got a salad with onions. The person who said
This guy, I feel like we should just let him have it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the slow kid, just let him have it. Leave him in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Playing. Ugh.
you this wants you to know that you are there. I know you fat ass diabetic want this cookie. This shit is a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips, but not chocolate chips. They're M&Ms, which is still chocolate.
Like I say, they're appealing to one audience, and that's
Right.
like little edgy white kids, bro. Ha, so funny. But yeah, man, that's it for this video, dog. This video could be extremely long.
Yeah, man. That last guy. Look, man, at the end of the day, we have nothing to worry about when it comes to racism. What do I mean by that? It is inevitable that things will only continue to get better for us because progressivism is the law of the universe. What do I mean? Just go back in time. What society, what group of people have become more conservative over time? It never happens. Never happens. All around the world, women have only gotten more rights. People have only become more tolerant of people who live alternative lifestyles or don't fall into, all the normal categories when it comes to sexuality and all that. People are becoming more accepting of people of other groups, living amongst them, working with them, even marrying them or marrying into their family. The world is just becoming more and more progressive, bro. They got women driving in Saudi Arabia now. I think the fact that we are now seeing this kind of resurgence of weirdo, incel, autistic, white supremacist kind of guys and people are into that shit is actually pretty good evidence that we are getting to the end, right? We're coming closer, very close to the end. Probably is not going to be in our lifetime, probably not even our children's, but a few generations from now, bro, I am certain that the world is going to look incredibly different in a positive way from how it looks today. But you let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out.